Hey, how's it going everybody? Sinful Duck here, and welcome to another ESO build video. Today I'm going to take you guys through my Magicka Warden build that I'm using for Mid-Year Mayhem, and I just got to tell you guys, this build is about as cheesy as I can go on the Magicka side of things, and it has been a blast. It's probably nothing that's new to most of you, but I threw it together for the Warden, and it's been performing super well. So I just want to share with you guys real briefly what I'm using and how it's going, and show you guys some clips of this thing in action. So let's go ahead and dive into it. All right, first things first, we're going to go through the gear here really quick. I'll show you guys the sets that I'm running. You can see, first up, Oblivion's Foe. And you can see I'm running this in heavy. This is a heavy armor build on a Magicka Warden, and it's also a vampire. But we'll get to that in a minute. So here we are with the Oblivion's Foe 5-piece heavy armor with reinforced here. I'll kind of scroll through all the pieces and show you what all the traits and enchants are, but I believe they're all tri-stats. We're wearing 5 Oblivion Foe, and we're running 5 Savara's Scales. So we've got 2 damage over time proc sets, and they both can proc off of 1 skill, which is it's fantastic. It is so much fun to play. We are running Markarth's Band on this. You don't have to. If you don't have access to this, I was running this build very successfully, lots of fun without Markarth, and since I didn't have that, I actually ran 2 pieces of Valkynscoria, so you can go ahead and replace the helmet with the other piece of Scoria, and that'll actually give you a lot of burst damage. So as your dots are ticking away on people, you'll get that little burst. So you can run that, or you can go with Markarth and 1 piece. So let's go over this again once real quick here. We've got 5-piece Oblivion Foe. We've got 5-piece Savara's Scales, 1 Valkynscoria, and on our back bar, we are running the Vateshran Inferno. You can run any of the Vateshran staff. You can run Inferno, Lightning, Frost if you want. Doesn't really matter. I'm running it with Infused right now just because I do use this staff on another build that needs Infused. You could really run whatever you want. You're not on this bar too much, but defending would be probably the best, either that or powered. We are running a lightning staff on the front bar that ties into our gameplay style here of dot damage really, really well, and we are running sharpened there. So now let's jump over and look at the stats here real quick. So I got 36 Magicka, 28 health. You can see all the numbers here. Let me, let's buff up there with that. So now you can see we're at just shy of 36,000 health. We've got some really good numbers going on there. Spell damage isn't crazy high. We will buff up with another 400 something, so we're just under 3k when we're fully buffed. That's not incredible, but it's not bad, especially since most of our damage isn't even coming from our skills themselves. It's actually coming from the procs, so very good there. I'm happy with that. Penetration, we're sitting at 12.4. That's really good, and we are, because of the Vadishran staff, we are running Elemental Drain, so that does go up by another roughly 6k, so not bad at all, not bad at all. You can see here we are running Vampire Stage 3 and Bewitched Sugar Skulls. All right, moving over here into the skills. First up, we have Screaming Cliff Racer. The reason we're running this over something like Force Pulse is because this will set them off balance. Set the enemy off balance every time you throw this thing. That is extremely worth it because that gives us two things. Number one, with our lightning staff, it gives us the ability to channel that heavy and stun them. So very nice there. It also is going to provide us with 10% more damage against that target through our CP. So very, very handy to have that Cliff Racer. Consuming Trap. This is to proc our Oblivion foe, and also if you cast this, it will proc Savara's Scale. So you can throw this one ability, get a very sizable dot there. Again, let me buff up here. It's a very sizable dot there at almost 12k over 10 seconds. And it also is going to proc 2 different damage over time proc sets for you. Next up is Fetcher Infection. This one is 12.2k magic damage, and every second cast is 50% more damage. That's absolutely insane. Plus, the Fetcher Infection gives you minor vulnerability. We got Bird of Prey for the speed and minor berserk, and Blue Betty for all the Blue Betty things. Our ultimate we're running on the front bar here is Northern Storm. This thing is fantastic. I've talked about it in other videos. I'm not going to go crazy on it here, but lots of damage, especially with the lightning staff buffing your AoE. It's a damage over time, so our CP is buffing it. It gives you 15% Magicka. You get the point. There's just everything about it is good. Moving to the back bar. The back bar has kind of become a very static thing for me from build to build, with the exception of one skill. I'm running Elemental Drain on this one instead of Destructive Clench because, well, I need it for Vadishran. So we're running that. It procs Vadishran, gives us almost 6,000 more pen and minor magic steal, so that's really, really strong skill right there. We are running Arctic Blast, which is our burst heal, and you can see there it's over 10,000 tooltip plus the hot going on. It'll stun people who get too close, so yeah, very, very strong skill there. Crystallized Slab, you can run either morph of this. I just really like watching people hurt themselves when they don't realize you have it up, so I'm running this one. Elemental Drain, we already talked about. Ice Fortress, this is your major resolve, minor protection, and Leeching Vines. Leeching Vines, really good for sustain, actually. It's nice for the healing that you get. I like applying the minor life steal, but most of all, I like it because of the passive Nature's Gift. Same with Healing Thicket. It's a good ultimate. It's not an incredible ultimate, but very good, especially for the cost. And it's going to give you back those resources every time it ticks as well. All right, now that we're through the skills, let's go ahead and dive into the CP here, and I will just kind of scroll through these and let you see them. You can pause the video, take a look if you need a little more info. All right, guys, and that is the build. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below in the comments, are you running something similar to this? If so, do you enjoy it? And do you have any questions on the build? I know I went through everything really quickly. This is just kind of something that I'm using for Mid-Year Mayhem. Once the new update comes out, I think things are going to change up pretty drastically, so I don't know if this build's going to continue working the way it does now. Quite honestly, I kind of hope it doesn't, because this thing is just way too strong right now. So have fun with it, guys. Hopefully none of you come kill me with it, because, well, that would suck. Give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more ESO content. And until next time, guys, take it easy.